Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in Varsity Boys Volleyball between your Lawrence High School Lancers and the Revere High Patriots. This is game number 1 of the spring 2025 season. The Lancers and the Patriots going at it here in Lawrence for the first time in the history of both schools. Lancers playing in their first game of the year, while Revere comes in with a 1-0 record. They defeated Milton High last week. We want to thank all of you, our loyal viewers, for watching this LPS Media broadcast. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with set number 1.
You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here.
A doctor, professional baseball player,
A scientist. You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here.
Professional director.
A dentist.
An actress.
An astronomer.
You can be whatever you want to be. It all starts here.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. Game number 1 of the volleyball season here in spring 2025. We're making history tonight, folks. For the first time ever, the Revere Patriots are visiting Lawrence, taking on your Lawrence High School Lancers here in the LHS season opening game. We want to thank our crew for making tonight's broadcast possible. First and foremost, JC, Jessica, Justin, Saul, and Melvin. Our producer is Jason York. Our executive producer is Suzanne Fernandez. My name is Jay Oza, and thanks again for joining us, whether it's on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube to check out all the action from Lawrence High School. We are just about set to get this season underway. Number 6 for the Lancers, Ronald Wynn, gets it started. Nice dig there towards the back. Revere goes on the attack over to the far side. Nice dig by Lawrence. Here's the set over to the far side. It's Dang has it blocked in front. Good job defensively by Larry Claudio of Revere to get the block here. And the Patriots take a 1-0 lead in the first set. And it will be Larry Claudio serving for Revere. The dig from Rivera. The spike attempt no good from Nilson Perez over on the far side of the court. Revere with a 2-0 lead here early. Claudio set to serve again. The libero Rivera is ready, a freshman, but the first touch goes to Perez. Blocked again by Revere. Jeffrey Garcia with the block. 3-0 Patriots. Good attempt there by Lawrence offensively, but defensively, Revere has been great to start things off. That's a misplay from Perez, and Revere has the first 4 points of the season. Here's the serve from Claudio, deflected out of bounds into the Lancer bench, and it's 5-0 Patriots here. Great serving from Larry Claudio. He got the block on the first point of the game. He's been serving ever since. Patriots up by 5. Nice low serve. Here's the set to the near side. Dang. Again, a set to the near side. That's Kawan Diaz for Revere. And Kawan Diaz makes it 6-0. Number 3 in blue and red. The Patriots on the right side of your screen, blue with the red trim after an ace from Claudio. And the Lancers call timeout to talk things over here in set number 1. The Patriots leading 7-0 here early. Are you a diehard Lawrence Lancers fan? Then you are in the right place. This is LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We want to thank you for joining us, whether it's on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to check out previous sports games, theatrical performances, graduations, and so much more. Get in the game with LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Revere has a little bit of momentum coming into tonight's game. They defeated Milton last week. Their first game of the season, a victory against Milton High School, a home game to start off the season for the Patriots. And they're up 7-0 here early against the Lancers. Here's the set up the middle for Juan Perez. Nice dig there by Lawrence's Christian Gomez. Tipped over, and the Lancers are on the board thanks to a great defensive play by Christian Gomez. And Vincent Dang, the junior for the Lancers, getting the point. And Dang is set to serve. Aggressive serve, and it goes just out of bounds. A little too much mustard on that one from the junior Dang. Side out, and Revere will give it to Kawan Diaz to serve. Right-handed serve is up and over, out of bounds. Well left by Julian Rivera. He let that one go. Good judgment from the freshman libero. Franklin Trinidad with his first serve of the game. It's 8-2. Lancers down. Make it 9-2 as that one just able to drop into the near side corner. Revere makes it 9-2, a 7-point lead. Nico Gonzalez, number 8 for Revere. Right-handed serve makes it over. The dig from Rivera. Set to the far side. That's Yasniel De Jesus on the attack. And Revere opens up an 8-point lead. 10-2 here in the first set. And again, Gonzalez with the serve. The first touch to Dang. The spike is good. Right up the middle from Gregory Medrano. His first point of the night. The junior middle hitter getting the kill for Lawrence. Side out. And the Lancers will try to regain some momentum here with Nilson Perez, the experienced senior, serving. Sends it over with the right hand. Nice job. It's an ace. Misplayed by Gonzalez, out of bounds over to the scorer's table. And Perez gets to serve again. The Lancers trying to get back into it here in the first. They're down by 6 now. Perez couldn't keep it in bounds. A little too strong on the serve. Side out, and Revere takes over. Once again, Revere on the right side of your screen, the blue uniforms with the red and white trim. Lancers on the left side of your screen in blue with the white trim. Deflected off the defender. Lawrence High gets a side out, and the Lancers cut the lead down to 6. Good defensive play up front by Lawrence High. Here's Christian Gomez to serve. The freshman sends it over. Set to the far side for Perez, and it's blocked in front. Great defense by Lawrence High. Vincent Dang over in that outside hitter position, showing up defensively for the Lancers. Gomez to serve again. Here's the set, and it's tipped over. Nice offensive play. Juan Perez getting the point for Revere. He tips it over with a soft touch to get a kill for Revere. 6-point lead now. It's 12-6, the Patriots leading. A set to the near side. What a spike by Medrano. The Lancers getting into gear now. A perfect set. The timing was great. Gregory Medrano, the junior, leaving no doubt with that spike. And now the freshman Rivera to serve for the first time tonight. Nice low sinking serve and a misplay on the set by Chris Chuck Chavez. Rivera to serve again. Right-handed serve is over. A set up the middle. Nice dig there by Rivera. Dang gets it over for Lawrence High. A set to the near side for Diaz. And Diaz finds the far side back corner to get a kill for the Patriots. And it's a 5-point lead for Revere. First set action, the score 13-8. The Patriots leading the Lancers. And now the libero, Isaac Portillo, serving, deflected out of bounds, and a point for the Lancers. Good offense there by Lawrence High. Nice line drive serve. Here's the set to the near side. Tipped over by Kawan Diaz. Good offensive touch. Didn't go aggressively. The timing was pretty good, and he tips it over for the kill. 14-9. Patriots leading by 5. Claudio to serve again. Revere got 6 straight points on the serve of Claudio earlier on in this set. Out of bounds. Well left. Good eye there by Isaac Portillo. He let that one bounce out of bounds without making a play on it. Rewarded for his patience there as Revere extends the lead up to 6. First touch to Perez after the serve. The spike from Dang in bounds. An authoritative spike from Vincent Dang. A good offseason for Dang. We watched him a lot last year as a sophomore, now as a junior, one of the leaders on this team. Showing the offensive skills. Tipped over. Great job by Perez to save it. Dang sends it over. Gets the point. Vincent Dang, number 8 for the Lancers. 2 consecutive points for him. He'll serve it up again. Lancers suddenly within only 4. Trying to cut into the lead some more after the serve from Dang. Rivera, here's the set. Gomez! What a spike from the far side. Christian Gomez from the far side, sending it to the near side. Gets the point for the Lancers. Christian Gomez cutting the lead down to 3. It's 15-12. Dang with another serve. Nice line drive. Here's the set to the near side for De Jesus. Pushed to the back by Lawrence. Set up the middle and way out of bounds. Jeffrey Garcia put mustard, ketchup, and relish on that one. And the Lancers are within 2. It's 15-13. The Lancers were down 7-0, and now they're within 2. Dang with the serve. Up the middle, sent over by Perez. Here's the set to Gomez. Gomez with another spike. The Lancers down by only 1. (15-14). The Lancers trying to erase a 7-0 deficit. Vincent Dang has been at the center of it all. From the far side, the spike is well out of bounds. Kawan Diaz couldn't get that one to stay in bounds, and the Lancers have tied it at 15. Now they'll go for the lead. Thrilling first set here from Lawrence. My goodness, not a great start for the Lancers. Head coach Hector Sanchez called for time, talked things over. What a speech that must have been as the Lancers have tied it up. Rivera, the set. Gomez tips it over. The set up the middle. Gomez, the first touch. A set to the near side. Perez. Rivera was there defensively. Rivera, another set up the middle. Trinidad sends it over for Lawrence. Sent over by De Jesus. Out of bounds, and the Lancers take the lead. Nilson Perez came over to the near side, took a good look at that one, and he just let it go. It falls out of bounds, and the Lancers lead by 1. (16-15), the Lancers on top with Vincent Dang ready to serve again. What a run on the service of Vincent Dang. Right-handed serve is up and over, deflected back by Revere. Here's the set for Diaz. Now a set to Perez all the way to the back. Out of bounds. A little bit too much muscle on that one from Nilson Perez. Tied up at 16 here as we approach the late stages of set number 1. Kawan Diaz serving for the visiting Patriots. Gomez, the first touch. Tipped at the net. Gomez trying to get the kill, but Rivera was there defensively. And it's out of bounds. Juan Perez sent that one over, and it was well out of bounds. The Lancers regained the lead. It is 17-16 with Franklin Trinidad, the senior, set to serve. Right-handed serve is up and over. First touch to the libero. Trinidad again. Here's the set. It's sent over by Medrano. Spiked over. Gomez sends it over. Good rally here. De Jesus. The set up the middle. The spike was blocked from Medrano. Set for Gomez, tipped at the net, and another point off a Gomez spike. Deflected at the net and deflected out of bounds. The point will go to Christian Gomez, the freshman, showing out in his first varsity performance. Perez sends it over. Good placement on the offensive tap from Juan Perez, and Revere gets a side out. Nice spike again from Gomez. The freshman is making it all about him in his first ever varsity set. He gets a pat on the chest from his teammate Vincent Dang. And what a performance here for Gomez. He has been the story here in this first set. The serve comes in from Perez. It's an ace for Lawrence, 20-13. And Revere calls timeout. The timeout comes with the score, Lancers 20 and the Patriots 17 after going down 7-0 to start off this first set. It's been all Lancers since then. Just 2 days from now, the Lancers take on the Billerica Indians in Billerica. That's a great gym if you haven't checked it out, Lancer fans. Over in Billerica, just a quick trip down 495. If you want to see a great game in a great facility, you'll go to Billerica High School and think you're in a college. It's a wonderful building. You want to go on Wednesday night, April 2nd, to check out the Lancers play against the Indians on the road. Here's the serve from Perez. The Lancers trying to get a W here in the first set, and that is going to help. 4-touch violation against Revere. 21-17. Perez gets ready to serve once again. Perez gets it over, and it's an ace deflected out of bounds by Revere. And Lawrence High closing in on what looked like an improbable win here in the first set. Once again, they were down 7-0, and right now they're 3 points away from a set 1 win. Here's the set. It goes to Medrano. Near side spike from Perez. Gomez on the far side. This time Revere was ready defensively. The crowd ready to erupt every time Christian Gomez gets near the ball. Nice save. Great defense by Lawrence. It's pushed over to the back. And a misplay from the libero, Isaac Portillo. A point for the Lancers after a great rally. And here is Nilson Perez getting ready to serve once again. The Lancers now 2 points away from a set 1 win. Deflected off the hand of Kawan Diaz. And it's set point. The Lancers trying to get a victory here in set number 1. It'll be Nilson Perez. It seemed improbable when the season started off with the Lancers down 7-0. As that serve goes straight into the net. 24-18, still set point. It did seem impossible just a few short minutes ago, but after a timeout called by head coach Hector Sanchez of Lawrence, the Lancers have their act together, and they are trying to get a victory here in the first set. Deflected at the net. Lancers guilty of the double contact violation there. 24-19. Lancers still have a 5-point lead. It is still set point. Chavez to serve. He sends it over with the right hand. First touch to Perez. A set to the far side. It's Gomez who has it blocked in front. Another violation for double contact against Lawrence. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Lancers with the score. The home team 24, visiting Revere Patriots 20. You are tuned in to LPS Media, your home for all things Lawrence High. Catch us on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, and streaming on YouTube. From sports to community events and everything in between, LPS Media is proud to bring you the action anytime, anywhere. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you never miss a moment. LPS Media and the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing. 24-20. The Lancers still have set point. Trying to close out this first set. After the serve from Chavez. A whistle and a violation against the Lancers. It's a net violation. Can't make contact with the net. The Lancers had 6 set points. Now they're down to 3. It's 24-21. Chavez to serve again. Nice diving dig. But the Lancers can't help out Rivera after the dig. And it's 24-22. Revere fighting back. Here's the serve from Chavez. The set to the far side. Gomez, was it tipped? No, it was not. Gomez on the spike attempt sends it way out of bounds. And now it's 24-23. Revere has a chance to tie it and create a deuce situation. The Lancers still have set point, at least for now. Here's Chavez with the serve. Misplay. Gomez going for the dig. It deflects off of his right hand, and we are in a deuce situation. The first team now to win 2 points in a row will win set number 1. It's 24-24. This time Gomez with a good dig, set to the back, it's out of bounds. Now Revere has set point here for the first time. Revere had a 7-0 lead. They let it slip away. The Lancers had 6 set points. They let that slip away. Now Revere with a chance to win set number 1. Here's the set to Gomez. Out of bounds, and Revere wins the first set 26-24. Folks, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to take a short break. We will be right back with set number 2. Welcome back, Lancer fans. It's time for set number 2 here from Lawrence. The Revere Patriots winning the first set by the score of 26-24. Very exciting first set. We want to start off the second set with a couple of corrections. First game of the season, team still getting its roster squared away. Number 17 for the Lancers is Victor Torres. And number 6 for the Lancers is Christian Gomez. Just checked with them in between sets, so apologies for the confusion in set number 1. But first game of the season, we're just getting the roster all squared away here. A couple of jersey swaps happening before the media was able to find out. So once again, Victor Torres in the blue and white. That's number 17, and Christian, number 6. Here is the serve. It's going to be 2-2 after the serve from Kawan Diaz goes into the net. And now it'll be Franklin Trinidad who's going to serve for the Lancers. Out of bounds, and Revere gets the point, 3-2. Spike attempt up the middle, and a point for Gregory Medrano to tie things up at 3. And the Lancers will give it to Nilson Perez to serve. Perez sends it over with the right hand, clips the net. Here's the set to Diaz, and Diaz gets the point for Revere. Deflected at the net, falls to the court, 4-3, the Patriots lead. Chavez bounces it with the right hand, puts it up with the right hand. Torres with the first touch. Torres with the spike, dug out by Revere, sent over by Claudio. Here's the set from Gomez. Gomez to Torres, gets the deflection, and that's been a great combination offensively. The set from Gomez over to Torres. And now it'll be Victor Torres to serve for Lawrence High. Deflected up, it goes off of the rafter. Tough break there for Chavez. It's in play if it touches the rafter, which it did. It falls to the court. And the freshman Torres sends it over. Gets a little chant of "he's a freshman" from the Lancer bench. Here's the set from Gomez to Dang. Dang, he knew it. Once he spiked it, he gets the point. And the Lancers lead by 2. Here's Torres with the right-handed serve. Deflected to the near side. Revere gets it over thanks to Gonzalez. Gomez the set. Perez gets it over, and he finds a little soft spot in the defense. An unexpected kill for the Lancers. And here's the serve from Juan Perez at the net. Gomez with a nice little pass to Medrano. To the near side, it's tipped. And it falls on the Lancer side. Larry Claudio, number 13. He gets the point for Revere. And now Juan Perez will serve for Revere. Lancer still leading by 1 here. Here's the set. Medrano. Dug out by Perez. Now to the near side, the spike from Claudio. He gets the point for Revere. A nice spike from the near side all the way over to the far side for Larry Claudio, number 13 for Revere. And the Patriots have tied it up 7-7. Medrano sends it over for Lawrence, now to the far side, spiked over on the far side, but well out of bounds. That was Kawan Diaz on the far side, sending it all the way over the back line. The Lancers regain the lead. It's 8-7 in favor of the home team. Lancers down 1-0, leading by 1 here in the second set. Rivera with the serve. Over to the far side, it's spiked in and falls in front of Julian Rivera, the freshman libero. Couldn't get behind that one. And it's 8-8, all tied up here in the second. Isaac Portillo with the serve, a diving dig, but it goes out of bounds. Great effort by Nilson Perez. The best he could do was send it out of bounds. Over into the Revere bench. And here's the serve from Isaac Portillo. Now Vincent Dang on the near side. Portillo digs it out. Spike from the near side, defended by Lawrence. Dang with the spike, tipped at the net. Inbounds on the spike from the far side. Tied up at 9 now. And here's Gomez serving with the right hand. All tied up at 9. Pushed over by Dave Luna, another freshman on the Lancer squad. Another serve coming up for Gomez. Right-handed serve is up and over, and it's just out of bounds. Side out, tied up at 10 here in the second. All tied up here in the second, and ready for the serve from Larry Claudio. Right-handed serve is over. A little bit of a dangerous play there as Dave Luna running into the referee's ladder. Point goes to Revere. Right-handed serve, nothing but net for Larry Claudio on that one. Side out ties up second set action here at 11-11. Make a wish, it's 11-11 for the moment. Over to the far side, tipped over. What a diving save by Gomez. And it's sent over by Luna. Great defense by the Lancers. Torres tips it over for Lawrence. Blocked in front, but it's out of bounds. Good effort there by Torres and Trinidad combining defensively here on the near side, but it was deflected out of bounds. Diaz with the serve. Torres sends it over for Lawrence. Here's the set, and it's a violation against Revere. It's a net violation. (12-12), evenly matched game here between Lancers and the Patriots. First set was as close as it could get, 26-24. Patriots got the win. Deflected at the net. Nice save there by Medrano, but the Lancers can't get it over. Revere on top here in the second, 13-12 the score. The serve from Gonzalez. Gomez with the set for Torres. It's blocked in front. Rivera with the diving save. To the near side, De Jesus. Rivera to the near side for Torres. It's inbounds. Great placement by Victor Torres. (13 to 13). The Lancers tie it up on the kill by Torres. Here's the serve from Nilson Perez. What a spike over there on the far side. It was Juan Perez, the outside hitter, getting the kill for Revere. The serve comes in from Chavez with Revere leading by 1 here in the second. Medrano sends it to the back. Well defended by Revere. Blocked in front by Lawrence, but it goes out of bounds. Again, the Lancers in the right place defensively, but the spike is deflected out of bounds by Lawrence. So Revere opens up a 2-point lead. Here's the serve from Chavez. Gomez to Torres. He punches it over. Good defense. Torres again. What a spike. It falls in front of Kawan Diaz. One-point lead for Revere here in the second. Torres with the right-handed serve. At the net, a nice offensive play by Medrano to get an easy kill. And the referees want to talk things over. The coach of Revere suggesting it might have been a net violation. And so they're going to replay the point. Torres with the serve. Revere tries to keep it alive. They do. Here's Gomez with the set to Dang on the near side. Blocked in front. Good defense. Medrano finds a little spot. And the Lancers able to tie it up. (15-15). Here's Torres. Sends the serve over to the near side. And it's going to go in the scorebook as an ace, as Revere was unable to return the serve. The Lancers lead 16-15. Another serve from Torres. It's deflected back. Revere able to recover. Chavez sends it over. Here's the set to Medrano. What a spike. And it was all set up by Christian Gomez. A great set by Gomez. And Medrano with the finish. Another serve from Torres. To the far side, Claudio gets it to go inbounds. And so the Lancers lead by 1 here Revere trying to tie it up on the serve of Juan Perez. Gomez to Medrano. The spike comes up short, but it's a net violation against Revere. Spike was no good, but a net violation defensively against Revere. So it's 18-16. The Lancers lead by 2. Here's Rivera to serve. Into the net. Revere trying to save it. They do. Gomez up the middle. The spike from Franklin Trinidad. And the Lancers lead by 3. Rivera with the serve. 3-point lead for the Lancers. A set to the far side, spiked over by Diaz, but defended by Lawrence. Dang gets it over for the Lancers. Rivera, Gomez to Dang. It's blocked in front. Great defense by Larry Claudio to get the point for Revere. Well defended here on the near side by Claudio. Side out. Revere takes over. The Patriots are down by 2. And it falls in front of Torres. Another point for Revere. 1-point lead for the Lancers. The Patriots have a chance to tie it. Isaac Portillo set to serve it again. Right-handed serve from the libero. Torres to Gomez. Now Deng blocked in front, or he just hit it into the net. 19-19. Revere has 3 points in a row. Here's the serve from Portillo. Diving attempt from Perez. Good effort, but Revere takes the lead, and the Lancers want to call timeout to talk things over with the score: Patriots 20 and the Lancers 19. Folks, there's nothing like being here in person to cheer on our Lancers. Join us at Lawrence High for upcoming games and events to support our teams and student athletes, because your energy makes all the difference, whether it's on the court, the mat, or out on the field. Let's show what it means to have true Lancer pride. For a full schedule of upcoming games and results from earlier this season, check out arbiterlive.com. Once again, that's RBITER live.com. And for power rankings, check out MIAA.net. Back to the action we go. Revere has won 4 points in a row. They lead by 1. Gomez to Torres, who can't get it over. And Revere extends the lead, 21-19. Again, Isaac Portillo serves with the right hand. Torres to Gomez, back to Torres for the spike, but out of bounds. No deflection there. No deflection. So that's a point for the Patriots. They're up by 3 here late in the second. Revere trying to go up 2-0. The Lancers trying to tie it up 1-1. Right now, the Lancers are down by 3 here in the second set. Portillo again. Right-handed serve, well out of bounds. Side out, 22-20. The Lancers will get the serve here, down by 2. Christian Gomez set to serve for the Lancers. Very important moment here in this second set. The Lancers trying to get a little momentum, and that's going to help. Off the fingertips of Juan Perez. The Lancers can tie it up here. It's 22-21, Revere leading. Gomez again. Deflected, and the Lancers have tied it up at 22 on another good serve by Christian Gomez. Revere calls timeout. All tied up at 22 here in set number 2. Hey, Lancer fans, do you want to relive your favorite moments from your favorite school events? Check out the LPS Flickr account. We have over 15,000 stunning photos from sporting events, graduations, theater performances, and so much more. We also have over 3 million views on the LPS Flickr account. So don't miss out. Just head on over to flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools or download the Flickr app to start exploring our collection today. Once again, that's flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. Lancers trying to regain the lead. It's Gomez on the serve. First touch to Perez to the near side. It's tipped at the net. Now the Lancers on the attack. Over to the far side for Luna. Spiked over and deflected up by Torres. The Lancers have a chance to recover. They do. What a job by the Lancers to recover after the ball touched the rafter. Amazing rally. Luna gets a hand on it, but it falls to the court. And Revere regains the lead, 23-22. Larry Claudio serving for Revere. Torres to Luna, and Luna gets the kill. All tied up once again, 23-23. It is a deuce situation, just like set number 1. The first to win 2 points will win set number 2. It's Deng to serve. Huge moment in this match. Saved on the near side by Claudio. Now the Lancers trying to set up the offense. It's Torres. Spike from the freshman on the near side, setting up set point for the Lancers. And a timeout called by Revere here in the second set, with the Lancers in the driver's seat, at least for the moment. Lawrence High has set point. So here is the situation for you folks. It's the second set, a big moment here in this second set. Lawrence High fell to Revere in the first set, 26-24, the final score in set number 1. So Revere leading 1-0. The Lancers trying to tie it up right here. They have a chance to tie it up at 1 set apiece if they can get this point. But if Revere gets the point, it's a deuce situation, and the first team to win 2 consecutive points will win set number 2. Here's Vincent Deng with the serve. The Lancers trying to win the set. Here's Gomez with the set for Luna. No deflection. It goes out of bounds. Deuce. 24-24. Same exact situation as set number 1. Revere trying to get the advantage here. Kawan Diaz with the serve. Gomez, the set to Torres. The spike! A thunderous spike from the near side for Victor Torres. And again, set point for Lawrence. Trinidad to serve for Lawrence. Lancers with another chance to clinch the set. Trinidad gets it over. Here's the set, and Revere ties it up, 25-25. The Lancers got a deflection at the net, but they couldn't get it back over. Back to Deuce. The serve comes over from Gonzalez. The spike from Torres. Great defensive play by Revere to keep it alive, but we have a double contact violation against Revere, so it's going to be another set point for Lawrence. 26-25. The Lancers with a chance to get a second set win here on this point. Revere trying to tie it. Here's the serve from Perez. Perez on the far side. The Lancers defend it. Torres tips it over. Saved by Revere. Up the middle. It's blocked in front by Lawrence. Medrano with a great defensive play. Here's the set for Torres. And Torres couldn't get it to go. All tied up once again. It's 26-26. Chavez with the serve. To the near side. Torres with the spike. Tipped over. What a save by Perez. That was Rivera. I beg your pardon. And it's a point for Revere. 4 touches on the Lancer side. And Revere has the advantage now, as the Lancers almost got that one over, but it falls on the Lancer side. Now Revere with a set point. Torres. The set for Perez. Nice save there by Deng. Torres, the spike. He sends it into the net. And Revere gets the victory in set number 2, 28-26. And the Patriots are up 2-0. Folks, thanks for joining us here on LPS Media. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with set number 3.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Hoy traje nuevas frutas y verduras para el juego de adivinar de los Torres.
¡Estamos listos!
Este está fácil.
Plátano.
Ay, sí, tío.
Espinaca.
Albahaca.
Pues está rico.
¿Alcachofa?
Correcto. Niños.
Manzana.
Qué rico.
Se llama kiwi.
Yo quiero. Yo también.
Y ahora les toca a ustedes.
Desafía a tus hijos a comer más sano. Busca en internet We Can para más ideas sobre cómo mantener sana tu familia.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. It's time for the third set here from Lawrence in this season opening game between the Revere Patriots and the Lawrence Lancers. First time in history that these two teams have met up here at Lawrence High School in varsity boys volleyball action. So we are making history here tonight. Great to see these two teams play each other for the first time. And my goodness, these two teams should have played each other a long time ago because they're evenly matched. It's been a great matchup so far. Both of the first two sets ending in deuce situations. Unfortunately for the Lancers, Revere winning each of the first two sets. Set one, the final score 26-24. As Revere goes up 2-0 here in the third. And the second set just moments ago, 28-26, the final score in set number two. And so Revere trying to get the W, trying to improve to 2-0 here in the third set. Meanwhile, the Lancers trying to extend it out to a fourth set and live to play another set. Side out here as the spike goes into the net. And serving will be Vincent Deng for the Lancers. The junior, number 8, puts it down, puts it up. Chavez to the near side, spiked over by Claudio. Torres, nice save there by Perez. And the spike from Kawan Diaz goes out of bounds, and we're all tied up at 2 after the Lancers get that point. Deng with the serve. Lancers trying to take a lead here. Saved by Revere. Great defensive effort. Lancers ready though. And to the near side, Luna has it blocked at the net. Good defensive play by the combination of Jeffrey Garcia and Larry Claudio here on the near side. Great serve there by Kawan Diaz. It is deflected out of bounds by Lawrence. And the Patriots have a 4-2 lead here early in the third. Right-handed serve is up and over. It's a good aggressive serve from Diaz. And that one is going to be deflected out of bounds by Revere at the very last minute. Diaz was trying to keep it alive and maybe kick it up to one of his teammates, which is legal. Not able to do so. Still good effort by Diaz. He's been all over the court here tonight. 4-3, Revere on top. Here is the serve from Franklin Trinidad. It goes out of bounds. And Revere gets a quick side out. Lancers able to get it over with a little bit of luck. Nice defense at the net. Good job by Medrano to get a hand on it and get the kill for the Lancers. Lawrence High down by 1 now. 5-4, Revere on top here in the third. Perez serving for Lawrence High. He sends it over. The Lancers down by 1. Gomez with the set. Medrano tips it over. Nice little offensive touch there. But Revere was able to respond. Over to the far side. Torres out of bounds. Couldn't get that one to stick in bounds. Six to 4 in favor of Revere. What a spike, but it goes, oh, it's in bounds, says the referee. Thought that one was going out of bounds, but the serve was good. 7-4 in favor of Revere here in the third. It's a 3-point lead for the Patriots. Another serve from Larry Claudio. Torres tipped in front. Revere sends it to the near side for Perez. Rivera keeps it alive. Good job by the libero. Push to the back by Portillo. Lancers trying to keep it alive. It's a double hit, though. Good effort defensively by the Lancers. It's 8-4, and the Lancers want to call timeout to talk things over. Hey, Lancer fans, if you're watching this broadcast, then you are certainly going to be interested in the LHS Varsity Athletics videos we have on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is the ultimate destination for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Right now, you can check out all the action from the fall, football, soccer, and volleyball, and of course, the special broadcast of the LHS football team taking on Central Catholic at Fenway Park in Boston. What an event that was. Amazing night. Of course, you can check out all of those winter teams that were in action during the last season, girls and boys varsity basketball, and of course, don't forget some exciting wrestling dual meets. And stay tuned to the channel for more volleyball, tennis, baseball, and softball throughout the season. You can check out all of that content as well as other concerts, theatrical performances, graduations, and so much more on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Back to the action, 4-point lead. Now it's a 5-point lead for Revere as it's deflected forward by Lawrence on the serve of Larry Claudio. He's going to serve it up again. Right-handed serve. Torres has it deflected in front. Now near side Perez. Great defensive play by Rivera, but it goes for naught as the Lancers couldn't get it over at the net. (10-4) here in the third. Claudio with the serve. Perez sends it to Deng. The set for Torres. Nice defense there by Revere. Sent over the wall of defense. Up the middle, Medrano gets the kill for Lawrence High. Side out, much needed for the Lancers. Lawrence High now down by 5. It's 10-5 here in the third. Here's the serve from Torres, set to the far side. Torres sends it right back over. Now the set to the back, it's Diaz. Gomez the set for Medrano. Gomez again, this time for Deng. Timing was off, the placement was off. Point goes to Revere, 11-5. Patriots lead here in the third. The serve from Juan Perez goes well out of bounds, side out, and it'll be Lawrence's serve here. 11-6, the Patriots leading in the third. Violation and a whistle here before the serve. And it's movement before the serve. Revere just getting their rotations corrected here. And the serve from Rivera comes up short here. 12-7, it's a 5-point lead and a side out for Revere. The serve from Portillo comes up short. 4-point lead now for Revere. The Lancers get a side out. It's 12-8. Patriots leading here in the third. Here's the serve from Christian Gomez. Nice offense there right up the middle from Franklin Trinidad. 12-9. Lancers trying to keep this momentum going here. They're down 2-0. They're down by 3 here in the third set. Serve clips the net. Almeida trying for the spike. It goes well out of bounds. Joao Almeida with a little too much mustard on that one. Here's the serve from Gomez. The Lancers down by 2. Nice job by the libero Portillo to save it. That spike goes out of bounds, so the point goes to Revere. It's 13-10 Patriots here in the third. Side out, and Chavez will serve. The serve from Chavez goes out of bounds. Good job by Julian Rivera to just let that one go. He got a little help from his teammates saying it was going out, it was going out. He let it go. Side out. Lancers serve down by 2. It's 13-11. The serve from Vincent Dang. A spike goes out of bounds. That was Jeffrey Garcia. Sends it out of bounds here on the near side. Vincent Dang again. Now the Lancers down by just 1, trying to tie it up here in the third. Tipped over. Great offense there by Kawan Diaz. Looked like he was going to spike it, sent the soft tap over. 14-12. Revere gets the side out, and the Patriots up by 2 here in the third. Serve goes out of bounds. A quick side out for the Lancers. And Lawrence High will try to tie it up right here. The score 14-13. The serve from Trinidad goes out of bounds. Too much power on that serve. 15-13. Revere leading here in the third. Trying to close it out here. Get a road victory. Lancers trying to extend it to a 4th set. It's a nice setup by Gomez to Luna, but the Lancers guilty of 4 touches on the offensive possession. Violation results in a 3-point lead for Revere. It's 16-13. Here's the set. And it's blocked in front. No, it's off the net and touched by a Lancer. So the point goes to Revere. It's 17-13. And Lawrence High calls timeout to talk things over as they try to extend it out to a 4th set. 4-point lead, and now it's going to be a 3-point lead as the serve comes up short from Nico Gonzalez. The Lancers still within striking distance here in the third set. They're going to need a few points here to try to tie it up. They're down by 3. It's 17-14. The serve from Perez. Nice job there by Perez to send it over. Torres for Lawrence. Here's the set to Juan Perez, and it's going to be a violation against the Revere Patriots. (17-15) now. Revere up by 2. Set to serve for the Lancers, Nilson Perez. The senior sends it over with the right hand. Chavez gets it over, spiked at the net, and the Lancers get a point from Medrano. Good effort as the Lancers come within 1. Perez serving for the Lancers. They have an opportunity to tie it up. Chavez to Perez. It's blocked, but it goes out of bounds, which means a point for Revere. 18-16 now. Two-point lead for Revere as the serve comes over. Blocked in front by the Revere defense. Medrano sends it straight up into the air. And out of bounds here on the near side. The Lancers couldn't send it back over, so Revere gets the point. 19-16. Patriots leading here in the third. Claudio with the serve. Nice little setup for Medrano. Medrano with a nice defensive play at the net. Torres, what a spike. Deflected out by Kawan Diaz. 2-point lead for Revere. The serve from Torres. Pushed over. What a dive by Rivera. The Lancers get a point. Rivera fired up the freshman with one of the better plays of this game. He kept that play alive. It resulted in a kill for the Lancers. It's 19-18. The Lancers fighting here in the third to stay alive. They're 1 point away from tying it up. What a serve from Torres. It's tipped over. Dang saves it. It goes out of bounds. 20-18. Revere leading by 2. Here's the serve from Perez. Up the middle, good effort there by Torres, but he spikes it into the net, usually coming out of that outside hitter position, coming up the middle. He came up a little short on that spike. It's 21-18. Here's the serve from Perez, deflected back, another point for Revere. 22-18 after the deflection. Lancers down by 4. They're going to need a little momentum here to try and force that fourth set. Revere 3 points away from a victory here in Lawrence. That helps out the Lancer cause as Juan Perez couldn't get it over on the serve. 22-19, the Lancers down by 3, but they have the serve. It's Julian Rivera. Rivera sends it over with the right hand. Great serve. And the Lancers get a kill. 22-20. Rivera once again. The Lancers down by 2 here. Deflected. Great net play. Trinidad with an excellent play at the net to bring the Lancers within 1. One-point lead for Revere here in the third. Rivera with another serve. Set to the near side is Diaz. To Dang over on the far side. Deflected out of bounds. A point for the Lancers. We're all tied up at 22 here in the third. Timeout called by Revere. 22-22. The fate of set number 3 hanging in the balance. Lancer fans, are you looking for information relating to Lawrence Public Schools? Well, the place to go is lawrencepublicschools.org, the district homepage, and the answer to all of your questions having to do with LPS. Check out the site for the latest district news, calendars, and other updates from around the district currently featured on the site. The Tarbach School enjoyed a trip to the Museum of Science in Boston. The Massachusetts Secretary of Education, Patrick Tutwiler, visited Lawrence High recently. And congratulations to the 4 Leonard School students selected to participate in the Light Foundation Leadership Program. The students signed the REAL, R-E-A-L, the Responsible, Ethical, Accountable Leader Pledge as the newest participants in the Foundation's Youth Leadership Curriculum. You can read about all of that and so much more at the LPS homepage, lawrencepublicschools.org. 22-22, Rivera with the serve. Revere trying to get the win here in set 3. The Lancers trying to extend it, and that's going to be a double contact violation. Side out, and Revere with the advantage here, 23-22. The Lancers need to tie it here. Otherwise, it will be match point for Revere. Isaac Portillo with the serve. Nice save there by Gomez. Pushed to the back by Nilson Perez. Almeida gets the deflection. Yes, that was deflected back by Lawrence. It's 24-22. Match point Revere trying to get the win in straight sets. Here we go. The Lancers need a point to keep the game alive. Vincent Dang does get one. Finds a soft spot in the defense. It's 24-23. Still match point for Revere. The Lancers will try to create a deuce situation if they can get a point here on the serve of Christian Gomez. If Revere gets the point, it's all over. If the Lancers get a point, it's a deuce. The serve goes out of bounds, and Revere wins 25-23 here in set number 3. Overall, 3-0. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media. We'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. We have some post-game coverage.
Oh my God, a car is going towards me!
Make sure you look both ways before crossing the street and do not use your phone. Now that you see this clip, it's a great example of how to cross the street safely.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on the post-game show. I am joined by Jaden Lopez to my left and Julio Santana to my right. First of all, Julio, that was a really close game. Every single set coming down to the end. It was a tough loss, but what did you guys do really well?
Really well, honestly. I think that our defense was really good. We got some good pickups there. Some light mishaps, but that's perfectly fine. You know, we played a great defensive game today, and I think that helped us tonight.
Jaden, what did that Revere team do to give you trouble? You're pretty evenly matched teams, but they got the dub in the end. What was it that they did?
They made us, have to communicate, and obviously I could tell today that was a big issue. And with those tips, it gave us trouble since we had a lack of, teamwork and chemistry that we needed at those moments.
First game of the season, Julio. Tell us a little bit about that team chemistry. Do you guys feel like you're coming together, gelling as a squad?
Honestly, I think our team chemistry is doing pretty good right now. I think, coming into this first game here, we're really looking to solidify those connections between our hitters and our setters and our passing and our defense, right? Because defense has to work together, your offense has to work together, and the whole team has to work together as a whole to get these dubs, to get these wins. So, tonight they were just a better team. It's nothing wrong with that. But in the future, we'll look forward to building more connections and winning more games.
And last question to you, Jaden. Long road ahead. This is the first game of many this season. Is there something specific that you'd want to work on in practice, either yourself or your teammates, to get it together for the next game?
Honestly, I feel like since we did such a great performance, we have the individual talent. Now we just got to put it together. Everything is building blocks, and we just got to add one more block to that, really bring us together, have that strong foundation. Basics wins championships. That's all we need.
Folks, we want to thank you so much, our viewers, for joining us here on LPS Media. We want to thank Julio. We want to thank Jaden for joining us. The Lancers and Revere go down to the wire. Revere picks up the win here tonight in Lawrence. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.